In this video, I'll be demonstrating exercises to work the spine or midsection in spinal flexion. These can be done on a mat, on the ground if you don't have a mat. They can also be done on exercise or Swiss balls. You can use a Pilates ball, a Bosu ball. Bosu ball is probably my favorite option. You can also use a pillow if that's all you have. I have a Pilates ball, so this is what I'll be using. But to begin, we start with just laying down in a supine position. And then when you're working spinal flexion, you want to keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. For obvious reasons, while I'm demonstrating these exercises, I will not be able to do so, but please know that you should be doing so. It changes the way muscles are working in your neck by keeping your tongue rooted to your mouth and the muscles that connect, through your neck to your tongue. Anyway, just do it. So with that in mind, lift your chest up. And we're not doing a crunch and trying to get as tight as we can. We actually want to lift the chest up and then go back as far as we can. And obviously at a certain point, it becomes a little too challenging. You can lift your feet up and try to find that balance point. And then from here, I can move my arms to change how much tension I have in my midsection. Now while I'm here, a fair amount of my back is still on the ground, which is what the ball or the pillow or other support can be for. But I also have the option to add side to side flexion. So I'm holding tension in my six-pack muscles, all of the stuff that everybody likes to work, and then working side to side, which will help to get my obliques involved as well. And I'm trying to bring my elbow as close to my hip as I can, getting as tight as I can on that side, and then alternating. Now again, depending on where you are in your journey, will change where you might want the ball. Now, if you're just starting out, it can be helpful to just work on lifting your chest up in this position and then going side to side. Now here with the ball up in between my shoulders, I have no tension here in the front of my midsection, but lifting my chest up forces me to use muscles in my back. And then again, going side to side gets the obliques involved. And I can still move my shoulders in this position and letting my shoulders go out wide. Right now, I don't have much of a stretch, but if your shoulders were tighter, you could just let gravity stretch you here and get very light exercise in this position. Now, as the ball gets closer to my pelvis, it gets more and more challenging. So here, now I can have tension in my midsection while I'm in a position of spinal extension rather than flexion. Now, what's not commonly known is you actually have more degrees of freedom into extension than you do of flexion. So if you're doing crunches on the floor, you're only working through less than half of your range of motion. So coming over some kind of ball, pillow, support can help you work your abdominal muscles through a larger range of motion. And you want to breathe the whole time. Now if I put the ball even lower, now I have a lot of tension. And I have to put my feet out a little bit wider for balance. And again, I'm able to work the muscles of flexion in an extended position. And then add that side to side or even just have my hands here, which is almost like a counterweight, which is a more restful position than having my hands way up overhead. It even gets challenging to talk in that position. So there are some things that you can do with a ball, a pillow. Try it out at home. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for your time, your attention, and your energy.